What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to look at some of the times that you'll be able to play Hogwarts Legacy. They revealed everything as of today. You could, of course, just go on their Twitter, but I appreciate you guys stopping by this video. And so what they did is they broke it down between PC and PS5 and Series X, S and X, right? So they separated those, and there's a reason for that. And they also separated off of the deluxe editions, right? Being able to play it 3 days early and playing it on time, playing the standard edition on February 10th, the Friday. So it depends on what edition you got and depends on the platform you're playing it on, but it's the same thing for both. So the same rules that apply for the early access, they also apply for, standard day one thing. And so let's go over it. So for PC players, we'll bring this up first. And just for context, I know this is very normal when it comes to PC. I kind of had, assumed that people were going to say this. I tweeted this out, and people had said, I don't know if there's any reason to get mad. It's just a PC thing. This generally happens. And I'm totally aware of that, totally fine with it. Let's talk about it real fast. Let's just show it. The global early access time, this is early access, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, right, on the Tuesday. It's the same thing for when the game comes out. It's February 10th at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., okay? So that's the info for PC. Now, to talk about it just for a second, again, I get it. It's a PC thing. It's not necessarily like an Avalanche problem or a Hogwarts problem. I still find fault in it. I still don't love it. It's something I've talked about on this channel, right? If you want to be really, really mad at it and that's your opinion of it, I totally respect that. If you want to say, Alex, it's really not a big deal, move on, I respect that as well, right? As long as we're all respectful to each other. But no, you know what I mean? I get it. I really do get it. At the same time, I would probably take the side of the people that are mad. And I'm not getting on PC, but I would probably take that angle just for the simple fact of I know it's a normal thing for PC. But at the same time, well, if you look at just the day it comes out, you don't get to play at the same time as other people, right? So you factually have to wait. Now, that could be for a variety of reasons, but you have to wait. I mean, that issue doesn't change. And then for early access, this is where I would actually find a much bigger issue. You're paying for 72 hours. You're also paying for the Dark Arts Arena and, that stuff. But in reality, you're paying for the 72 hours. If you're in Eastern time, right, you lose 13 hours. If you're on Pacific time, you lose 10 hours. So, again, I get it's a thing for PC, but and if this is an issue like across the board, people really need to figure out this early access kind of window, right? Because if you're buying it on PC and you're buying it because you specifically want 72 hours, you don't get 72 hours. You get minus 13, so you get 59, or you get minus 10, you get 62. That's what you get. And I don't really think that's fair. With that being said, I won't harp on it too long. You guys can freak out or not freak out in the comments. Totally fine. Let's go over in terms of the PS5 and Xbox Series S and X. Again, same rules apply whether it's early access or not. So it's local. It's local to your region. So like for me, I always bring up myself, very selfish, as a example. I'm in Mountain Time, so I'm 2 hours behind Eastern. So if you're in Eastern Time, right, midnight, February 6th, it goes into the 7th at midnight. That's when you play the game. For me, that's February 6th at 10 p.m. You look at the map, LA is always the example they use, right? LA is 9 p.m. So LA, 9 p.m. is midnight Eastern. That's when you can start playing it. So a couple things. This was the assumed method, the one that I predicted that they would do. So I'm going to give myself just one pat on the back there for that one. But a thing that people had asked me, and here's the deal. Here's the God honest truth. I really don't know how much you're allowed or supposed to talk about these things. Let's say there's an Xbox trick, a very easy Xbox trick that's pretty well known. I did this Xbox trick for Gotham Knights. I believe it'll work here. And you can just look it up. I don't know if I'm really supposed to. I don't know. I truly don't. I don't think YouTube would strike me, but I don't know if companies frown upon it or whatever. But just look it up. There's a very simple Xbox trick that basically will let you be able to play the game quite early compared to other people. With that being said, does that apply here? I think it does. I don't see why it wouldn't. And then second thing, will I do it? That's a very selfish question I'm asking myself. I'm considering it. I love platinums. I'm a retired trophy hunter. I just love trophies on PlayStation. Yet again, if I can play this game a little bit early and all I have to do is get it for Xbox, I think I may go that. I'll leave it there, right? I don't know. Look it up. Figure out what you're going to do, but there's the info that you need to know, all right? Thank you for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I'll see you all on the next one.